The classification of adverse drug reactions into secondary pharmacological effects. The second classification of ADRs. We can see here the no drug has single pharmacological effect. So no drug has single pharmacological effect. The drug behaves unique and each drug will produce a desired effect and it produces one more effect. One effect which is said to be as a therapeutic, which attains the therapeutic benefit, and one more effect which is not required. It is called to be as the secondary pharmacological effects of a particular drugs. Okay, that is meant by the secondary pharmacological effects. The effect which is produced, which is not required, is said to be the secondary pharmacological effects. Any effect which are associated with drug besides the desired effects are said to be the secondary. Any effects which are associated with drug besides, it is producing a desired effects and it is producing one more effect, not the desired one. Apart from desired effect, it is producing one more effect which is said to be as the secondary pharmacological effects. These are also called to be as type A, that is predictable adverse drug reactions. It is said to be as predictable adverse drug reactions. We can predict it because it mainly depends upon the pharmacological properties of the drugs. Mainly it depends upon the predictable effects or the type A reactions, type A adverse drug reactions mainly depends upon the pharmacological properties of the drugs. Here we have some examples in secondary pharmacological effects. Bronchospasm with propranolol. Okay, this is because of due to effect of undesirable beta-2 blocking effects. Because what happens, this propranolol is a beta-2. It is having it blocks the beta-2 receptors. Thereby, in bronchial also there is a beta-2 undesirable effect will occur, which is not required, undesirable beta-2 blocking effect. So propranolol is mainly used to decrease the heart rate, beta-2 blockers, and whereby the two effects we can see, it decreases, it has having the bradycardia, because it is mainly dependent upon the dose. The primary adverse effects which includes the bradycardia, decrease in heart rate, okay, and other adverse effects which includes bronchospasm, which is a secondary pharmacological effects. Okay, so whenever you administer the propranolol, it acts on the heart receptors, thereby decreases heart rate. Okay, it decreases heart rate again. If it decreases heart rate to much extent, it is called to be as bradycardia, decrease in heart rate. That is a primary pharmacological effects, adverse effects, and the secondary pharmacological effects we can see is bronchospasm. Okay, beta-2 receptors are present in bronchial tract, so it causes the bronchospasm, which is not required. It is the secondary effect, adverse effect of the drug, of the particular drug. Okay, so mainly it depends upon the pharmacological action. So it is a pharmacological adverse effect. One more example we can see, antihistamines are frequently prescribed for allergic skin reactions and for their anti-nausea effects. So antihistamines are frequently used for allergic skin reactions, isn't it? And for their anti-nausea effect. It is given to hospitalized patients. Drowsiness occurs. See, drowsiness occurs, but given to bus driver, disastrous effect may occur. The common adverse effects of the drugs of antihistamines, it is meant for treating allergic skin reactions, but when you give to the hospitalized patient, it is okay. But when you give the same histamines to the bus driver, it can cause some of the unwanted effects and the consequences may be very serious. These secondary effects often involve CNS depression, which may be dangerous if the patient also taken hypnotic tranquilizers or other OTC medications. Okay. So whenever you are giving such drugs, you should understand the right patient and right time. Okay, right dose here. Coming to the secondary pharmacological effects, mainly it is dose dependent. Okay. Here one more example we can see marked CNS depression with reserpine. Marked CNS depression following reserpine therapy. There's a depression of central nervous system when you administer drug called reserpine. More emphasis is now placed on secondary pharmacology of new drugs during preclinical evaluation. Okay, more importance is given to the secondary pharmacological effects of drugs during the preclinical research or evaluation to anticipate problems that might arise once the drug is given to the humans. So you want to minimize all those secondary pharmacological effects in the human beings. To minimize all those things, stringent evaluation is required in preclinical studies. So that completes the secondary pharmacological effects, what we have seen and what we have studied. Okay, the secondary pharmacological effects.